Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a trip across the world to uncover the most valuable UK 1 penny and Australian 50-cent coins. These everyday coins might look ordinary, but some rare dates, minting errors, and limited editions have turned them into treasures worth thousands, even up to $1 million. If you've got old pennies or Aussie 50-cent pieces lying around, stay tuned. One of them could make you rich. Let's get started. First up, the UK 1 penny 1936 coin. This coin is more than just an old piece of copper. It's a symbol of a royal transition, a coin with a deep connection to one of the most dramatic moments in the history of the British monarchy. Even in very fine condition, the 1936 1 penny stands as a rare treasure that continues to rise in value and demand across global collector markets. It's the kind of coin that, if you have it in your collection today, could one day make you a millionaire, thanks to its heritage, scarcity, and immense collector appeal. The history of the 1936 UK 1 penny coin is absolutely fascinating. It was struck during the reign of King George V, one of Britain's most respected and influential monarchs. However, this particular year, 1936, was no ordinary one. It marked the final year of King George V's reign, as he passed away in January of that year. The mint continued to produce pennies with his portrait until new dies could be prepared for his successor, King Edward VIII. But, as history tells us, Edward VIII abdicated the throne before any of his coins were officially released for circulation, making the 1936 penny the last circulating coin of King George V and a remarkable link between two kings and two chapters of British history. The design of the 1936 penny is a masterpiece of classic British coinage. On the obverse, it proudly bears the dignified right-facing portrait of King George V, designed by Sir Bertram Mackennal, showing the king in all his royal grace and strength. The surrounding Latin inscription translates to George V, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. On the reverse, the coin displays one of the most beloved symbols of British pride, Britannia, seated on a rock, holding her trident and shield, gazing proudly over the sea. This iconic imagery represented the might and resilience of the British Empire at its height. The artistry, balance, and detail in this design make the 1936 penny a coin of exceptional beauty and historical importance. One of the unique features that make the 1936 1 penny so special is its place at the end of a royal era. It was the last official penny minted under King George V before his death, and no pennies of Edward VIII ever entered circulation. That alone gives this coin a powerful emotional and historical significance. Another fascinating aspect lies in its composition, made from high-quality bronze with a beautiful reddish-brown tone that darkens gracefully over time. In very fine condition, the details of Britannia's shield, the trident, and the king's portrait remain sharp, making it a visually stunning piece for any serious collector. The 1936 penny is also notable for its minting craftsmanship. The Royal Mint ensured exceptional quality for these coins, maintaining precise edge beading, even strike depth, and sharp lettering. These details have stood the test of time, and that's why collectors today admire this coin not only for its history, but for its sheer elegance and craftsmanship. Every surviving example tells a story of the British Empire's power, its transition of kings, and the resilience of its people during the interwar years. Now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of these coins were originally minted, finding them in very fine or better condition today is becoming increasingly difficult. Many have been lost, worn down through circulation, or destroyed during wartime metal recovery efforts. Those that survive with strong details, defined lettering, and minimal wear are becoming true collector's items. The 1936 penny's rarity is not just about mintage numbers. It's about how few have stood the test of time while keeping their stunning detail and original beauty intact. That rarity is what drives collectors and investors to seek it out aggressively in today's market. In terms of condition and collector demand, this coin is currently one of the most sought-after pre-decimal British coins. Collectors across the world, from the UK to Australia, New Zealand, and even the United States, are chasing high-quality examples of the 1936 penny to complete their King George V sets. A coin in circulated but very fine condition still holds solid value, while higher grade or uncirculated specimens can command incredible prices. This demand has been rising steadily, especially with the growing appreciation for coins that mark historical turning points like the end of a monarch's reign. The current market value for the 1936 penny varies depending on condition, but even circulated examples in collectible grades can sell for $50 to $150. Very fine examples can reach $300 or more, and uncirculated or proof-like specimens have been known to sell for over $1,000 at specialized auctions. But where this coin truly shines is in the investment potential. As time passes and surviving examples dwindle, its value continues to climb. For collectors and investors, this coin represents both a piece of royal history and a solid asset that grows stronger every year in the numismatic marketplace. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, here's an important tip for collectors. Preservation is everything. Avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as this can reduce its numismatic value. Store it in a dry, acid-free holder or coin capsule to protect it from moisture and handling damage. Also, always handle it by the edges, not the faces, to maintain its original patina. Collectors often prefer coins that show natural toning, as it adds to the coin's authenticity and vintage charm. Having the coin graded by a professional service can also greatly increase its market value and credibility when selling or trading. Another smart tip is to watch out for error coins or slight mint variations. While not common, any striking errors or misalignments on a 1936 penny can dramatically boost its value. Collectors around the world pay a premium for coins that deviate from the standard issue, and even a slight die crack or double strike could turn a regular coin into a treasure worth thousands. That's why examining your coins carefully and comparing them with verified examples is always a smart move. What makes this coin even more exciting is its growing recognition in international markets. As collectors across the globe turn their attention to early 20th century British coins, the 1936 penny has emerged as a standout piece. It represents an era of empire, craftsmanship, and royal transition, all packed into a single coin. Whether you're a new collector or a seasoned investor, this is a coin that not only holds its value but continues to appreciate with each passing year, making it a true gem of numismatic art. In conclusion, the UK 1 penny 1936 coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a piece of living history. It tells the story of the end of a king's reign, the artistry of British minting, and the enduring power of tradition. Even in circulated or very fine condition, it remains a highly valuable and in demand. Next up, the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin. This remarkable coin, even in circulated condition, is now turning heads in the collector's world for its rarity, charm, and growing value. It's one of those coins that hides in plain sight, resting quietly in change drawers and old collections, yet holds the potential to make you a millionaire in today's booming coin market. With its stunning design, rich history, and increasing collector demand, the 1979 50-cent coin stands as a true icon of Australia's numismatic heritage and one of the most desirable pieces circulating among coin lovers worldwide. The history and background of the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin take us to a fascinating period in Australia's monetary timeline. The dodecagonal, or 12-sided, 50-cent coin was introduced in 1969 after the round silver version of 1966 was withdrawn due to its high silver content. By 1979, Australia's decimal currency system was well established, and the Royal Australian Mint was producing coins that reflected the stability and pride of a growing nation. The 1979 issue carried forward this legacy, a coin made to last, crafted with precision, and now admired for its exceptional design and durability. It represents not only a key year in Australia's economic journey, but also a golden period of minting excellence. The design of the 1979 50-cent coin is one of its most defining and attractive features. On the obverse, you'll find the regal effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait captures the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, symbolizing her grace, dignity, and the unity of the Commonwealth. On the reverse is the Australian coat of arms, designed by Stuart Devlin. one of the most respected coin designers of the century. The coat of arms showcases the kangaroo and emu, two proud Australian animals that cannot walk backward, symbolizing the nation's progress and forward momentum. These design elements, struck into the durable copper-nickel alloy, make the 1979 50-cent coin a masterpiece of Australian symbolism and artistry. What makes this coin even more fascinating are its unique features. Struck in copper-nickel, the coin has a weight of 15.55 grams and a diameter of 31.65 millimeters, giving it a substantial feel. Its 12-sided shape makes it instantly recognizable and distinguishes it from most other coins in the world. Many collectors love the 1979 issue for its clean and consistent strike quality, which brings out the fine details of the coat of arms and Queen Elizabeth's profile beautifully. Over time, coins that have developed a light natural patina or toning are even more appealing to collectors, as they highlight the age and authenticity of the piece without compromising its original charm. Now, let's talk about rarity, because this is where things get truly exciting. While millions of 50-cent coins were minted in Australia each year, the number of surviving 1979 issues in collectible condition is much smaller than expected. Many have been heavily circulated, lost, or damaged over the decades. However, those that remain in very fine or better condition have become hot commodities in the numismatic world. The 1979 50-cent coin has developed a strong reputation for its vintage appeal, and high-grade examples are increasingly being snapped up by investors who understand its long-term potential. Every well-preserved 1979 coin is a true survivor, a treasure that continues to gain attention as collectors worldwide hunt for the best examples. The condition of this coin plays a major role in determining its desirability and market value. Circulated coins still hold great collector interest, especially when the details of the kangaroo, emu, and shield remain crisp and clear. Coins with minimal surface wear, well-defined lettering, and balanced toning are considered top-tier examples of circulated condition. These are the coins that collectors and dealers look for. Pieces that show their history proudly, but still retain that unmistakable brilliance of Australian craftsmanship. Even circulated coins with light wear are being valued higher today than ever before, as supply continues to tighten and global collector interest keeps growing. The collector demand for the 1979 50-cent coin has surged dramatically in recent years. With more Australians and international collectors entering the market, coins from the 1970s, especially well-preserved examples, have become symbols of vintage Australian culture. Many collectors appreciate this coin not just for its beauty, but for what it represents, a time of national identity, craftsmanship, and pride. In addition, younger collectors are increasingly drawn to these coins as they seek tangible pieces of history that are both affordable and potentially highly profitable. The 1979 50-cent piece fits this demand perfectly, offering nostalgia, artistry, and investment value all in one. In today's market, the value of the 1979 50-cent coin has grown considerably. A circulated example in good condition can fetch between $10 and $30, while coins in very fine to extremely fine condition can bring $50 to $120. Exceptionally preserved or rare die variety coins have sold for over $300 in specialized auctions. Some unique strike variations, mint errors, or uncirculated specimens have achieved prices that climb even higher, proving that the market for these coins is alive and thriving. As demand for older Australian decimal coins continues to increase, the 1979 50-cent coin is expected to become even more sought after, making it a prime target for collectors and investors alike. For those looking to invest in or collect these coins, there are a few key tips for collectors to keep in mind. Always handle your coins with care. Use cotton gloves and store them in acid-free holders or capsules. Never clean the coin, as natural toning and patina enhance its authenticity and appeal. When buying, check for strong strikes, clear detail, and minimal surface marks. Look for coins that have even luster and visible definition on both the Queen's portrait and the coat of arms. Finally, keep an eye on numismatic forums and auction sites to stay updated on current prices and new market trends. The value of this coin is steadily climbing, and informed collectors always have the upper hand. One of the reasons the 1979 50-cent coin remains in such high demand is its combination of rarity, historical value, and timeless design. Collectors know that this coin represents a golden age of Australian minting, and as the years go by, the number of available pieces in good condition will only decline. Its connection to the late 20th century, a period of national pride and transformation, makes it not just a collector's item but a piece of living history. This emotional connection adds to its allure, ensuring that the 1979 50-cent coin will remain a treasured favorite for generations to come. In conclusion, the Australian 50 cents 1979 coin is a shining example of how everyday currency can become a symbol of art, history, and wealth. With its royal portrait, national emblems, and enduring appeal, this coin stands as one of the most valued pieces of Australian numismatic heritage. Even in circulated condition, it holds a strong place in the market, appreciated for its design and steadily increasing value. So if you come across a 1979 Australian 50-cent coin in your old collection or pocket change, don't let it slip away. It could very well be your gateway to a fortune. Keep your eyes open, collectors, because this vintage gem. Next up, the UK 1 penny 1907 coin. This isn't just an old piece of bronze from over a century ago. This coin is a symbol of royal history, master craftsmanship, and enduring value. Even in circulated condition, the 1907 1 penny has become a prized collectible in today's coin market, with values soaring as collectors worldwide compete to own a piece of early 20th century British heritage. This is one of those coins that could truly make you a millionaire if found in the right variety, minting quality, or condition, a timeless treasure from the Edwardian era that continues to shine in the modern numismatic world. The history and background of the 1907 penny take us back to the reign of King Edward VII, who ruled from 1901 until 1910. This period was one of change and prosperity for the British Empire, which was at its height of global influence. The coins of this era reflect the strength, confidence, and refinement of Edwardian Britain. The 1907 penny, in particular, was part of a new generation of coins that combined durability with elegance. It circulated widely throughout the empire, from the United Kingdom to colonies and territories, making it not only a part of British history, but also a piece of shared global heritage. Every 1907 penny tells a story of travel, trade, and transformation across generations. The design of the 1907 1 penny coin is one of the most elegant and enduring in British numismatics. On the obverse, it features a powerful portrait of King Edward VII, designed by the famous sculptor George William de Saulles. The king's profile is finely detailed, showcasing his royal dignity and strength, with the surrounding Latin inscription reading Edward 7 Jare, Brit, OMN, Rex FID, Def, and IMP, meaning Edward VII, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. On the reverse sits the iconic figure of Britannia, the timeless symbol of Britain's might and maritime power, holding her trident and shield while seated against the sea. This combination of regal authority and national symbolism gives the 1907 penny its unmistakable charm and prestige. What makes this coin so unique is the craftsmanship and metal composition that has allowed it to survive for over a century. Struck in high-quality bronze, composed of copper, tin, and zinc, the coin has a warm brown hue that deepens beautifully with age. Even in circulated condition, the 1907 penny often displays stunning detail and rich color tones that collectors adore. The edge is plain, but the quality of striking, lettering, and design alignment is remarkable for its time. Each coin carries with it the hand of Edwardian precision, made at the Royal Mint in London, where some of the finest coins in the world were produced. Now, let's talk about rarity, because this is where the 1907 penny truly begins to shine. While the coin was originally minted in decent quantities, surviving examples in excellent circulated condition have become quite scarce over time. Many were lost, melted down during wartime metal drives, or worn beyond recognition in everyday use. Today, finding a 1907 penny with sharp details of Britannia's figure and clear facial features of King Edward VII is a major win for collectors. The coin's rarity increases dramatically when it displays a strong strike, full rim details, and rich original tone. And with over 115 years of history, every surviving example is now a true antique treasure that continues to grow in value. The condition of the coin plays a massive role in determining its value, and even circulated examples of the 1907 penny can fetch high prices if the detail remains visible. Collectors particularly prize those coins that still show the fine lines on Britannia's robes, the trident's tip, and the crown on the king's head. Such detail preservation, even after decades of circulation, speaks to the incredible quality of minting during Edward VI's reign. Coins in very fine or better condition are getting harder to find, and their demand has skyrocketed among both local and international collectors. The collector demand for the 1907 penny is currently very strong. British coin enthusiasts, Australian and New Zealand collectors, and even U.S. numismatists are all actively hunting this piece to add to their historical collections. The Edwardian coinage era is particularly appealing because it bridges Victorian tradition with the modern 20th century minting style. Collectors love the 1907 penny because it represents that transition, the last great expression of Old World craftsmanship before World War I reshaped the world forever. This emotional and historical connection gives the coin its unmatched desirability in the global market. Now, let's move on to the exciting part, the current market value. Depending on its grade and condition, a circulated 1907 penny can easily fetch between $50 and $150. However, coins in very fine or extremely fine condition can command $300 to $600, and those that approach uncirculated or proof-like status have sold for over $1,000 in premium auctions. Rare die varieties or error strikes, such as off-center minting or doubled lettering, can push the value even higher, sometimes into the thousands of dollars. In today's fast-growing collectible market, this coin has become a hot investment, admired both for its historical weight and its financial potential. For collectors looking to get involved, here are some essential tips. First, always store your 1907 penny in a protective coin holder or capsule to prevent scratches and oxidation. Avoid cleaning the coin. Natural patina adds value and authenticity. When purchasing, try to buy from reputable dealers or certified auctions that provide proper grading details. Coins authenticated by organizations such as NGC or PCGS will always have higher resale value. Additionally, study the coin carefully for any unique errors or strong strikes, as those features can turn a modest penny into a major windfall in today's market. Another important tip is to track market trends. The value of early Edwardian coins has been steadily climbing due to their historical charm and limited surviving numbers. Many seasoned collectors believe that the 1907 penny is still undervalued compared to Victorian-era coins, making now the perfect time to buy or hold on to one. As more collectors and investors enter the hobby, the competition for high-quality examples continues to grow, meaning your coin could be worth significantly more in just a few years. What makes the 1907 penny so exciting is its global recognition. Collectors from the UK, Europe, Australia, and America all see this coin as a must-have because it's part of a shared colonial and cultural legacy. The Edward VII penny is admired not only for its rarity, but for its beauty, history, and timeless appeal. When displayed in a collection, it immediately stands out as a piece of royal history, a coin that speaks of elegance, power, and enduring value. In conclusion, the UK 1 penny 1907 coin is far more than an old bronze coin. It's a tangible piece of British heritage, a symbol of Edwardian excellence, and a gateway to potential fortune for modern collectors. Its classic design, historical depth, and increasing rarity make it one of the most highly sought-after coins on the market today. Even in circulated condition, this coin carries tremendous value and continues to appreciate with each passing year. So, if you ever come across a 1907 penny in your collection or at a local market, hold on to it tightly, because you may just be holding. Next up, the 2007 Australian 50-cent coin. This coin, especially in excellent condition, is one of those hidden gems that could surprise you with its rising value in today's market. Though it might look like an ordinary piece of currency at first glance, the 2007 50-cent coin has become a standout among collectors for its design, minting quality, and historical relevance. Many people don't realize that this coin, resting quietly in old collections or change jars, could be a piece that's worth far more than its face value, a true millionaire's coin in the making. The history and background of the 2007 Australian 50-cent coin take us to a significant era in modern Australian numismatics. Since the introduction of the dodecagonal 50-cent piece in 1969, Australia's minting tradition has consistently delivered coins of exceptional quality and symbolism. By 2007, the Royal Australian Mint had already established a strong reputation for precision and artistry. The coin continued to feature the timeless design of the Australian coat of arms on the reverse, paired with the elegant effigy of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. This coin marks an important continuation of Australia's numismatic legacy, a piece that reflects national pride, craftsmanship, and a rich history of cultural representation through coinage. The design of the 2007 50-cent coin is one of the most attractive and enduring designs in Australian currency. The reverse features the Australian coat of arms, showcasing the mighty kangaroo and the noble emu, two iconic animals that symbolize progress and strength. They flank the Commonwealth Shield, which represents unity among the states and territories. This design, originally created by the legendary Stuart Devlin, captures the essence of Australia: bold, forward-moving, and full of character. On the obverse side, the beautiful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, adds a touch of royal elegance, making the coin both historic and regal in appearance. Together, these features create a coin that's not just currency, but a piece of Australia's identity in metal form. What makes this coin truly stand out are its unique features and striking detail. The 2007 Australian 50-cent coin was struck in copper nickel, giving it a durable silvery tone that resists tarnish and aging. It weighs 15.55 grams and has a 31.65 millimeter diameter, making it instantly recognizable by its distinctive 12-sided shape. The crisp detailing of both the Queen's effigy and the coat of arms is often a point of fascination among collectors, and coins in excellent condition display a stunning brilliance that highlights every line and engraving. The craftsmanship of the Royal Australian Mint in 2007 was top tier, and this coin reflects that quality perfectly, which is why it's so highly regarded today. When it comes to rarity, the 2007 50-cent coin holds a quiet but powerful place in the Australian collector market. While it wasn't a low mintage year in general circulation, finding coins that have survived nearly 2 decades in excellent condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Most circulated examples have wear or damage, but pristine coins, especially those that have been well stored or discovered in mint sets, are gaining significant attention. With fewer high-grade examples available, these coins are being snapped up by collectors who understand that scarcity, coupled with demand, drives long-term value. And right now, the 2007 50-cent coin is sitting in that sweet spot of growing rarity and strong collector interest. The condition of a coin can make all the difference between face value and fortune, and this 2007 piece is no exception. In excellent condition, this coin gleams with full luster and sharp details, from the Queen's crown to the intricate feathers of the emu and fur of the kangaroo. The reflective fields and precise engraving set it apart from circulated examples, giving it a stunning visual appeal. Collectors know that coins like these, with minimal scratches, clear edges, and near-uncirculated brilliance, are the ones that rise in value quickly. Many experts believe that as time passes, high-grade 2007 coins will become even harder to find, further boosting their market potential. The collector demand for the 2007 50-cent coin has surged in recent years as more people turn their attention toward modern Australian coins with historic designs. Collectors love it for its perfect blend of tradition and accessibility. It's a coin that represents Australia's unity and progress, while still being attainable for new collectors to start their journey. Moreover, global interest in Australian coins has skyrocketed, especially from investors and numismatists in the United States, Europe, and Asia who appreciate the artistic and historical value embedded in each piece. This international attention has only increased the demand and market action for the 2007 edition, pushing prices steadily higher. In the current market, values for the 2007 Australian 50-cent coin have shown impressive growth. Circulated examples still fetch modest prices, but coins in excellent condition have been selling for $40 to $120, depending on luster, sharpness, and storage quality. Uncirculated or proof strikes, when found, can reach up to $200 or more at auction. Special varieties, mint errors, or coins with exceptional toning have occasionally gone for even higher prices, as serious collectors compete to own the best-preserved examples. With ongoing demand and diminishing supply, experts predict that these coins will continue to appreciate in the coming years, making them a smart and valuable addition to any collection. For collectors looking to invest in this coin, there are some valuable tips for collectors to follow. First, always ensure your coins are stored in a protective holder or capsule to preserve their brilliance. Avoid cleaning or polishing the surface, as natural toning adds authenticity and value. When examining a coin for purchase, look for sharp edges, deep strikes, and minimal contact marks. It's also wise to verify authenticity by purchasing from reputable sources or numismatic dealers. Finally, monitor auction sites and collector platforms, as market prices for these coins can fluctuate quickly, and the right time to buy or sell can make a big difference in returns. Another key reason the 2007 50-cent coin remains so desirable is its symbolic power. This coin stands as a modern representation of Australia's rich history, culture, and national unity. For many collectors, owning this coin feels like holding a piece of Australia's identity, a reflection of the country's values, progress, and pride. It's not just a piece of metal. It's a story captured in copper and nickel, a lasting reminder of the artistry and heritage of Australian minting. And as collectors continue to appreciate this emotional and cultural significance, the demand for the 2007 50-cent coin is only set to grow. In conclusion, the 2007 Australian 50 cents coin is much more than a simple piece of change. It's a shining example of Australia's minting excellence and a symbol of national pride. With its detailed design, historical depth, and rising market value, this coin is capturing the attention of collectors across the globe. Even in today's fast-moving market, its appeal remains strong and its potential continues to grow. So if you have a 2007 50-cent coin tucked away in excellent condition, hold on to it. Or better yet, have it appraised. It could very well be the coin that transforms your